Right, what's up, you guys? UFO Proof here. So this is I'm doing a live Google Hangouts with everyone. So if you want to come and join, there will be a link next to my name, UFO Proof, in the comment section of YouTube. If the comments are appearing on the side, on the right-hand side of the video, that's live. If the comments are appearing underneath the video, it's not live anymore. So don't bother asking me a question or try to get me to respond because I'm not actually there. So let me go and post the link for you guys. Yeah, this is a I kind of got started a little later. I wanted to do it a little earlier, but you know, I said I would do it again, and so I'm doing it. Even I don't really feel like it, you know. Hey, what up, Paul? How you doing, brother? Posting the link. Bam. There you go, buddy. Watt Bauer, what's going on, brother? Hey, what up, UFOs and Aliens? Rocking and rolling. Yeah, so I don't really have like talking points for today. Like literally, like I just realized that I'm like, oh fuck, dude. I said I would go and do a Google Hangouts today, and I didn't. I'm like, oh fuck. So I just kind of jumped on here. I have nothing planned. You know, I usually try to have a subject you know, laid out, and then different questions and stuff that I want to go over and discuss with everybody is what I normally try to do. But not all the time. There are some times where I fuck up and I just hop on here and I don't really have anything to talk about. So basically I'm going to leave that up to you guys. So whoever wants to jump on here, feel free. The link is in the comment section of YouTube, or it should be there. I'm trying to get the lighting to work right. It looks all weird. See, that's what it looks like without the light. If I point the light on me, I guess that's okay. That's not bad. All right, so anyway, let me go and pop out the chats and stuff so I can see everything. Hey, what up, Corey? How you doing, brother? What up, Golf Man? What, no shout out? Fuck you, Corey. I just said what's up. Yeah, but there's yeah, and you don't get a link. You don't need a shout out. You have the ability to just to hop on here. Give yourself a shout out when you jump on here. I just do this for you guys. You know, if it was just me, I would just do a fucking live from the phone, you know. Hey, what up, Gyro? So, you know, I just do this shit for you guys, man, so you guys can all get your piece in, man. Do you know anything about ladies Corbada from Peru? No, tell me about it, dude. Hey, what up, Monica? How you doing, sweetie? What up, Mark? Doing good? Yes, I have seen the Polynesian island with all the alien statues, and there's actually a number of them. But I know which one you're talking about. What up, Corey? How you doing? Ladies Corbada, fucking Peru. What is that? I'm gonna have to look that up. Cause that's kind of cool. Let me see. She has videos of in the mountains in Peru of flying aliens. Oh, let me see here. Oh, so Gladys Corbada, that's a person. Okay. Let me see here. All right, so we're looking this up right now. Yeah, still at my sister's. Tight pops problem taking off tomorrow. What up, Sean Allen? Hey, what up, Gyro? Oh my God, I got a super chat from Gyro, dude. Whoever saw that coming, dude. Thank you for the super chat, Gyro. You're the fucking man, brother. I think that's your very first. Is that your very first super chat, dude? Thank you so much. I appreciate it, dude. Oh, okay. You know what? As a matter of fact, I have seen this before. Hey, what up, Cooper? UFOs and aliens saying they look like sheets, but they act like entities. That's your first one? No shit, Gyro. That's what I thought, man. That's pretty cool. A $15 one, dude. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I have seen her videos before, and yeah, right. It is, isn't it, dude? I have seen her before, and the only reason I didn't do a debunk video on her is because she believes what she's seeing, so she's not trying to hoax anyone. She's just an idiot. But she's literally filming bags floating around in the sky. I'm talking like a fucking, like, you know, a little grocery bag, you know, just blowing around in the wind, dude. You know, that's all it is, dude. But she's not an actual hoaxer. Or she'll film like pieces of the paper, shit like that, dude. Yeah, dude. She's fucking, yeah, she sucks. Keep your vids going, brother. Fuck yeah, man. Yeah, UFOs and aliens. What's your take on it? Because I'm saying she's filming crap. Am I breaking up? Damn it. Fuck, well, there's nothing you can really do. Let me pause this video. Actually get out of there. Stop using up the internet. Yeah, what's your take on it? Because to me that's what it is. She's just filming bags and trash floating around in the fucking wind, you know, and calling it fucking entities and UFOs and aliens and shit like that, dude. You know, which which sucks, man. Hopefully I'm not still breaking up, dude. And what the fuck, Alex, get on here, dude. Shout out to Betsy and Gyro. That's right, right? Why don't you get on here and give them a shout out? Jerk. Get on here. Do a video about the Polynesian island. You know, I was actually thinking about doing that, Paul. Oh, you know what? It's even showing me on my phone that I have a slow connection. So yeah, this is probably going to be a shitty connection. Yeah, fuck, that sucks. Oh well. They appear to fly around as if they are under some control, but it threw me for a loop. Yeah, no, you know, it looks interesting. Like the problem is that when you see a video like that, you go in watching it with a filter. You go in there expecting to see a UFO and shit like that, you know? So you kind of let your mind run with it, and, you know, you stop looking at it as an objective observer, you know? And that's where the problem is with ufology, is that we don't stop and look at it as objective observers. We all have a filter over us, and the hardest thing is to take that filter off and then watch it. Now, if you watch that same video and not know what it's titled, it's not titled UFO Alien anything, you just watch the video, you're going to say, I'm looking at a bag blowing in the fucking wind, you know, up on the mountain. That's what you would say, you know. This is a great video that came out on the UFOs subreddit. UFO film by Long Beach police officer. It's clear it looks like a molten metal pouring out the bottom. Yeah, you know, I know about that video. It's actually on my channel. It's one of the very first videos I posted, dude. So one of the very first UFO proof videos, like, you know, because I only put like legit UFO videos. It's either it's a legit UFO video or I'm debunking it. That's one of the first videos I posted where, you know, I posted it as a legit video, you know, no debunk or anything. I couldn't even figure out how to debunk it. I'm like, I don't even know what the fuck we're looking at. Some people are saying, oh, it's a Chinese lantern, and I'm like, I'm an expert in Chinese lanterns. All right, that's not a fucking Chinese lantern. And they're like, well, it's the wax that's dripping from it. I'm like, what the fuck are they talking about, dude? I mean, like, do you ever see just fucking Chinese lanterns just dropping wax? Flame? Oh, Reaper, fuck yeah, Reaper 999, hell yeah, buddy. Reaper, are you a girl? Sounds like a guy's name, but the picture looks almost like a girl. I can't tell. Maybe you're just like a real cute guy. Thank you, Reaper 999. Fucking rock and roll. I really, really appreciate the super chat, dude, from everybody, man. Thank you guys. Anyone who donates, man, fucking now is the time to do it, because now is when I fucking need it, man. That bullshit, man. I did a video on that topic also. The UFO was picked up by FLIR infrared. Yes, it was, man. Reaper, yes. Are you a Reaper? You are a female? A Sherry? Okay. All right. I was like, I don't know. Maybe I'm like, maybe you're just a really cute dude. I don't know. Like, are you either a chick or a really cute dude? All right, Sherry. Well, just Reaper just looks like a dude's name, you know. It just seems more like it's like a tough guy name I would have gave myself in school. Like when we would play like fucking X-Men and shit like that, dude, you know. I would have been Reaper. Yeah, I'm sorry, you guys. I couldn't take that fucking light just beaming on my ass anymore. I'm fucking blinding my ass, man. It's like 1,000 lumens or something, dude. And I'm just like, fuck, I can't even see the screen. It did look like it was either melting or a shot to hell, right? Exactly. You know, that stuff, 11 minutes didn't miss much. What's up? What's up, Kelly? Yeah, so that video in particular is really interesting because, I mean, like, the only explanation people can come up with is fucking a Chinese lantern. But, you know, when do you ever see Chinese lanterns just dripping? You know, they don't. And certainly, if it did drip, the drip would instantly be cool. You know, it would cool down instantly from the air. As soon as it left the candle, it would have cooled down instantly, and the thermal camera wouldn't have been picking it up. Because, I mean, it's hot as it's falling out of the sky. You know, it's hot. So it's like, there's no way that's fucking. And I'm like, and how much wax? I mean, like, if that was a little candle, I mean, it like dumped enough wax to run through like 3 or 4 candles, you know? I picked it to ward off the bullshit comments. Oh, there you go. Good thinking, Reaper. Kyle's UFC name, the Reaper. I'd have a fucked up UFC name. You know, they always come up with cool ones like Anderson the Spider Silva. You know, I would never come up with something so cool, dude. Kyle sits when he pees a lawyer. I'm like, that's not tough. Who would why would I pick that? It's not a, you know, not a tough name. And why would Long Beach police video a Chinese lantern? Yeah, exactly. Well, you know, you're flying in a, you know, you're in a police chopper. You never seen a fucking Chinese lantern before. You're gonna want to investigate it. You know, I guess that makes sense. You know. BD69 2000. What's going on, buddy? Hope you're doing well. I am not, but thank you. Floating Roman candle was more like it, dude. I mean, there was just so much coming out of that fucking thing. I just don't understand what could it be. It's like, where was you ever get sick and you just keep fucking snot just keeps coming out of your nose? You're like, where is this snot coming from, dude? You know, that's what it's like. That was a snot UFO, dude. Crap. I thought it was really fucking interesting video, dude. I love you, Kyle, brother. Hell yeah, I love you too, bud. Um, yeah, especially you and Sherry, dude, for the fucking super chats, dude. You know, you have made the dripper happy. You know, and it's funny because like I feel like fucking the name is like that's half the fight is like having the better name. If you got the better name, you've almost won. You've almost already won the fight before the bells even rang anything, dude. You know, you've already almost won if you got the better name. I mean, just now think about it. Now, um if you have like Harry Armstrong Brick, all right, versus um Jake the Flake, who are you voting on? I mean, who are you going to put your money on? Who are you going to bet to? I'm going to go with Harry Armstrong or Jake the Flake. You got to have a good name, you know. That's half the battle right there, dude. The bell rings. They walk up. They touch gloves. They're circling. They're circling. Pow! The Flake is down. His head exploded like a fucking snowman. I'm gonna call him Snowflake Jake. uh, um, I'm not sure how we got into names of UFC fighters, but moving on. Yeah, gotta run, bro. But remember, if you can make it to Cali, I got lots of work. If you need to fill the pockets, I'm good for it. I always need to fill the fucking pockets, UFOs and aliens. So I'll be hitting you up, and it's when I make it, you know, because I will make it. It's just a matter of when, and I'm hoping to leave tomorrow, and then at least leave here tomorrow, and then gotta try to get my fucking James Tracy. Thanks. He says, good to see you hanging in there, dude. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it, man. It's fucking bullshit, dude. I'm gonna try to get my my dog. I don't know. But and then just fucking let's get out of here. I'm an hour and a half from Modesto. Hell yeah. CM Punk fighting Mayweather. Mayweather would kill CM Punk, dude. Sure, you're on the East Coast. Chuck State is a tough name. Yeah, that's right, Golf Man. That's where you are, right? UFOs and aliens. So I am Modesto. Good job, dude. I didn't even fucking know that, dude. Yeah, I want to, man. That's right, Kyle. Man's best fucking friend. Exactly, dude. You know, that's my fucking dog, dude. You know, but then at the same time, I think about it and I think, you know, like I don't want to risk my little dog, you know, and you know, like, and I gotta go and fucking find a place and shit like that, and you know, I just don't even know, man. I just feel so fucking lost, dude. Um, Khabib. Khabib will fucking power out fucking Ferguson, dude. He'll fucking take him to the ground and fucking get pounded out, dude. And that's his whole fucking MO, dude. You know, and you know, Ferguson has won fights, but let me tell you something, man. He's fucking one of the most unimpressive winners ever, dude. Like, you know, I don't know how he's ranked so high, dude. He is like, he always gets his ass kicked, and then at the end, he fucking pulls one out, you know. And I'm just like, man, you know, I just never see anything fucking, you know. I don't know. James Tracy saying, I'm headed to Arkansas to crystal hunt next week. You should hit me up. I'm telling you, buddy, if I could get my story to you, it would be great for you, dude, because I'm telling the truth. Oh, no shit, James. Yeah, dude, I definitely want to share your story, man. Fucking come on and share it with us right now, dude. You're on here with us. Hop on, dude. I'll post a link for you and come and share it. You don't have to be on camera if you don't want to. You can just have your little icon up there, and it'll and you can just use your microphone. I got eighth of high grade on Khabib. Hell yeah, Cooper. That's who I would have put my money on, is on Khabib, you know. I just fucking Ferguson, he can fucking throw hands, man, but I think he's just a little more. I think Khabib will you know, he's just going to drive right through him, and like, and none of Ferguson's opponents are like, they're never like these spectacular opponents, you know. A fucking vacuum. Golfman said, I just watched Glady's Cordova vids, and I think that woman must have been living in a fucking vacuum. Told you guys. I told you, dude. She's just like filming fucking trash floating around in the sky, dude. And shit like that, man. You know. But what up, Jay? How you doing, buddy? And I don't know. Oh, sorry. I was trying to fucking. I just got so much going on, man. You know. I don't even know what the fuck to do. You know what sucks is that fucking that, you know, I love the fact that fucking Betsy fucking donated all that money to me, but through super chats. I was like, oh no, dude. Oh fuck, they're gonna take fucking 30%. And it sucks because you can't even use that fucking money for a fucking month, dude. I was like, fuck, man, you know. Do I have to send one of my Mexican coyotes to sneak you over to California? Oh, fuck me, dude. Are you serious? What do you mean it won't lay on? That's fucking funny, Alex. And yes, please do. We're rocking with you all the way, Kyle. Hell yeah, man. Alex, 30 years ago, Bigot and A1 and Khabib. What the fuck does that mean, Golf Man? I'm sure he didn't type that right. Hang on. Let me make sure I have the link. link copied like proper. Okay, so that might not be it, but I'm going to post another one here. Hang on. Try this. See if that works, you guys. Oh, that's okay, Gyro. You know. Not bigot, I see. Alex, 30 years ago, I got an A1 in Khabib. Hey!
Hello.
Who we got on here? I can't see you.
I am PMars.
Hey, what up, P?
I've had some experiences.
What's your name here on YouTube?
I'm PMars. I'm new.
Oh, you're new. Oh, okay. Because I was like, I haven't seen you commenting or anything. Hey, but that's cool that you just jumped on here with us, P. Myers.
Yeah, I've been following UFOs for a long time. When I was really young, I had an experience with I don't know what it was. It wasn't like a craft. It was like a blue orb that flew close to my head when I was outside in the yard.
Really? So, no shit.
I think it might have been ball lightning. I'm not really sure.
Have you ever seen this? Have you ever seen this channel before, P?
No, this is my I have a friend in YouTube named Shumanati. He's
Shumanati, yeah.
He's an alien being, and he gave me the link. Sometimes he abducts me, but he's pretty friendly. He hasn't anally probed me yet.
Well, that's a plus. So, okay, so you found us through Shumanati. Oh, yeah, he comes on here all the time, man. Good friend to the channel. Well, P, so why don't you tell us your whole experience, like exactly what you saw, man? Like, so how'd this play out? How old are you?
Okay, so I'm probably around 10, 11, and I'm in a yard with 3 of my neighbors. They were older than me. I think they were probably 15, 16, 17. And we were just goofing off. We were playing dodgeball with kind of various objects that we had. We were throwing crap at each other and trying to dodge and stuff. And one of our friends goes in to use the bathroom, right? So the 3 of us are just standing there talking, waiting for him to come back. And all of a sudden, this blue orb, it was probably about the size of a basketball. I think that's why I think it's like ball lightning or plasma or something, but it kind of zoomed in right above our heads, and it kind of like zigzagged and then took off. And we were all like, what the hell just happened? My friend who was using the bathroom, he comes out, and we tell him like, whoa, we just saw this orb fly above our heads. It was really close too. Like, that's why I don't think it was a craft. It was small, but I mean, who the hell knows? It was unidentified flying object. So we tell our friend what happened, and of course he doesn't believe us, right? He thinks we're shitting him. So he gives us a test. He pretends like invisible aliens are attacking him and he can't move and stuff.
Yeah.
And normally I would think he's full of shit, but after you've just witnessed something like that, like I started to panic, right? I'm like a 10-year-old kid.
Oh, no shit.
So when he saw like how scared I was, he believed our story. But we never told anyone because I mean this is in like the mid 90s, so early 90s. So there's like I think Sightings was on television at the time.
Fuck yeah,
and X-Files, and I don't know. We kind of felt like no one would believe us, and people just laughed at aliens back then. Now it seems like people are more willing to talk about it now. It's not as like a joke anymore. It's a little more mainstream, I guess, with ancient aliens and all that.
It's true. It does seem like more people are at least willing to, like from my experience, it seems like more people are just straight up are like, oh yeah, aliens are real, dude. Like it's just common sense. Like back in the day, people were like, well, I bet there's probably life out there. And then nowadays, 2018, and they're just like, oh yeah, that's a definite, dude. They're like, yeah, there's definitely aliens out there. We're not alone. Like it's like a lot more people are accepting of it. But I want to get back to your sighting, P. Is that what I call you, P?
Patrick. P is fine, yeah. Or Mars.
I'll call you Patrick. All right. So So you saw this a basketball sized blue light. How long did you see it for?
20 seconds. It was really quick. It was just like it zigzagged, and then this quick took off. Kaplang.
Did you see it disappear, or did it disappear from view?
Yeah, it didn't. It disappeared like perspective, like it moved away like an airplane. Yeah, it didn't just like vanish.
Didn't vanish. Okay. So I'm like, with a ball lightning, you know, the thing is that you said this lasted for what 20 seconds?
Yeah.
You know, like I believe like on average, ball lightning lasts like 3 seconds or something. It's something like incredibly small, like it lasts like so little. But I have heard of cases of ball lightning like rolling down the road and shit like that, passing through people's houses and stuff like that. But like all the footage I can get of ball lightning and stuff, it's literally a second long or 2 seconds or whatever. You know, it's a real short time, man. But yeah, that does kind of, the characteristics do seem a lot like ball lightning.
Yeah.
But
seen that video where like the orbs are making crop circles? You know that video?
Yeah, yeah.
It kind of looked like that.
Poland?
It kind of looked like that, except for they weren't making crop circles. But you know, the whole experience made me realize that we never reported that, right? Because we knew people were just gonna laugh at us or whatever. So you think like, how much stuff have people seen that they haven't reported? It's probably
dude,
an astronomical number of things.
No, for real. Like when I think about that, like myself personally, I've had so many UFO sightings that to report them all, and I've reported a couple, but to report them all, you know, I mean, it would be in the hundreds, you know, like, I mean, I've had so many sightings with friends, with family, you know, videotapes of it and all kinds of shit, man. And you only report a small fucking percentage, you know, like probably 1%, you know, like it's fucking, and I assume that's for most people, like for every one report that gets reported, I bet you there's 50 that don't get reported, you know,
but
something crazy.
Here's what I want to say. When you report them, what actually gets done with the report, you know?
Well, you have someone investigate. It depends on where you file your report. If you file it to MUFON, they would go over your case and then follow up with a field investigator or someone close to you, you know. And
that's like you had so many experiences, and I've had, you know, the same. You know, I've had a lot of experiences, and it's like, why should I even bother if it's just going to keep happening?
That's a good question. Who do you report it to? Like,
I reported mine to MUFON, and I actually had like fucking 10 people from MUFON come out to my house and fucking investigate, and because I was having so many sightings and they were so up close and I had so many witnesses and videotapes of it that the people from MUFON were all super excited and shit like that. So, but they fucking can't, it's like, what happens after? It's like, what are they going to do? Tell you, yeah, you know, we believe your case is authentic. Cool, thanks.
Yeah.
All right, anyway,
still
you know, it's like,
prove you right.
It's basically, you just want someone to legitimize your experience. That's all it is. Anytime you report a UFO, it's just so you can have someone legitimize your experience, which it can be very important to people, you know. Like, it's important that my family saw and had some of the experiences with me. That way I can talk about it without, you know, I don't have any evidence. I don't have any physical evidence except for other witnesses, you know. I don't have a videotape or anything like that. So exactly. On some cases, you know, so it's good to have witnesses and shit like that, some way to validate what you saw. When you have sightings, and I've had a number of them that are just completely by yourself, you don't have anyone with you, and there's no equipment to record with, man, nothing fucking pisses you off more than that, dude. Nothing fucking makes you madder than when you have a great sighting and no one is there to fucking see it, and you have nothing to fucking capture it. That fucking sucks bad, dude.
I had a group experience one time. This was probably in 97, 98. It was before my daughter was born. we were all in a field together. And we were listening to music and, you know, drinking a little bit and smoking a little bit, but it didn't explain what we seen. All of us seen this red orb. It was probably about, I don't know, a good football field, maybe 2 football field distances away from us. And it was just hovering along the top of the treetops. Like we were sitting on this one side of the hill, and then you could see across the road where we were, and there was like a road that came across in a T, and across that field you could see that other light just like hovering across the top of the trees. It was pretty strange. I got in a fucking argument with the bitch with me that night, trying to tell me it was a fucking star.
Was it a star?
No, it moved like no star would move, and it was too close to the ground. The only other thing I could probably imagine it could have been was a Chinese lantern.
It's possible, you know.
At that time, I don't know, you know. That's the only other thing I could possibly imagine, but it was extremely bright.
Oh yeah, man. So let's see here.
I'd say I was really glad I had that experience as such a young boy, because it made me realize that just because like a bunch of people laugh at something doesn't mean, you know, it's not true. So I think it helped me be open-minded later in life, that like, you know, just because the masses are laughing at people about an idea, it's not, because I experienced it myself. So I knew there's some people were seeing something, whether they're spacecraft or what, I don't know. But
yeah.
Have you heard of this idea that these UFO are a demonic phenomenon? I watched a documentary talking about this.
I don't believe they're demonic, man.
I fucking hate that shit so
I thought
bad.
that was kind of interesting.
I do believe they can like intertap with your thoughts, so when you see them.
But that has nothing to do with being fucking
No.
You know? So it's like you always get those goddamn Bible thumpers coming in, fucking trying to fuck with our shit, you know. Fucking demonic, dude. Give me a fucking break, man. You know. I mean,
maybe they're from another dimension instead of another planet. I don't know.
It's very possible.
Yeah, very.
You know, like I said, I've said it a million times, man. I don't even know if aliens exist. I have no idea if UFOs are alien. I don't know. I don't know what's inside of a UFO. I've never seen anything. I've never seen inside a UFO. I've never seen an alien, you know, but I know the UFO is real. And I know the UFO has some kind of consciousness to it, dude. It's crazy, man.
By all terminology, they are alien. If you don't, you know, we don't know what they are.
Yeah, I mean, they feel alien, you know. Cooper saying, I was a huge advocate for telling your story. I still am, but I saw a huge triangle. And as much as I have read on the subject of ufology, I was embarrassed to tell my sighting to people. I get it. Oh, no, exactly, man. That's what's fucking, you know what's fucked up, dude, is after my very first encounter with fucking UFO, dude, when I was on the side of the road, I'm sitting there fucking shook. I was fucking like, I couldn't fucking drive. I sat there on the side of the road for about half an hour, man. I couldn't even fucking drive, dude. It was so fucking intense, dude. And then on my way to work, I just assumed that once I got to work and then after work, when I got home, that everybody on Earth would know that UFOs are in fact real. Like it was just, I'm like, oh yeah. So I'm like, oh my God, it's real. It's a real phenomenon. Holy shit. I just assumed like, oh, okay. So that I'm like, now everyone's going to know, you know, like fucking, I was so naive, you know, I'm like, oh, now that I seen it, cause I still am a skeptic, but I was an even worse skeptic back then. And so to see that fucking changed my whole perspective. And I just assumed, I was like, oh yeah, now everyone's going to believe it. Nope. No one fucking believes shit. And you're just like, what the fuck? And the thing is, you can have people that believe you, but until you have someone see it with you, they can't understand it. You know, they might believe you, but they don't really believe you. You know, like they have to, you have to see, because it's like it's the sight of it, it's the interaction with it that changes your fucking, you know, changes you fundamentally as a person. You know, like when you see something.
Well, my wife had an experience with me, and she knows she's seen it, and she tries to pretend that she didn't see, she tries to block it out of her head like she didn't see it.
Some people might, you know. Cooper's saying, I've had friends I've known for years laugh at me, Paul. Assholes, right? I like to tell my story, but I'm not comfortable on here. What's up, Betsy? I've got a daughter being taken also. What's up, P?
Patrick? I'd say the most likely thing that we're dealing with is probably government technology that we're not aware of. I think that's probably the most likely scenario.
You know, I mean, I would think so, but at the same time, you know, I know personally my experiences. No, there's no way it could be. There's no way it could be government. Because like the first time, I've told the story a million times. I don't want to go over all over again, but my very first encounter, the UFO, when I saw it, it came out from over the treetops. So it was only probably about fucking 35 feet in the air or something. And this triangle craft is fucking creeping over, and it's got fucking like 2 red lights on one side and then the red light on the third side, on the opposite side. But I think there might have been another one corresponding with it, but I didn't see it. But there was, and then there was what looked like a half dome, like a half a hemisphere, or a hemisphere, I mean, half a hemisphere. It looked like a hemisphere up underneath the craft. It looked like it was filled with this kind of liquid light. Like that's what it looked like, this washing around, this fucking light that was like liquid flowing around in there. And as it fucking flew over, and then it started to turn, and it turned, and it was looking at me, and I saw it. And it's not like it had eyes or anything, but it saw me and I saw it, and we were fucking like, we made this connection, like, yeah, I'm watching you, you motherfucker. And then all of a sudden I was hit with every emotion like you can experience, but emotions that had nothing to pertain to what I was actually experiencing. So I was happy. Then
are you smoking cigarettes in here?
No, Candace, I'm live right now. Jesus.
I don't care if you're live. Don't smoke cigarettes in here.
Does it look like I'm smoking?
It smells like it.
Yeah, well, I might have lit it up, but I put it out because I forgot I was inside. No, shut up. So anyway, yeah, be quiet. All right, so I'm trying to finish this story. Okay, now be quiet. Okay, so I got this fucking this UFO, like as soon as like we make contact and we're like looking at each other, this fucking thing starts, I don't know if it's beaming emotions into me or what, but I'm experiencing every different kind of emotion. So I'm happy, then I'm sad, and then I'm angry, and then I'm jealous, and then I'm embarrassed, and it's like, you know, and then I'm ashamed, and it's like, it's weird emotions, and they're coming in these 1 second intervals. It's like boom, 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 boom. You feel these new one, and a new experience, a new one, a new one, a new one. And it's like, it was fucking intense, man. I mean, like, there's no way the government could do something like that.
Actually, I've read some patents. They have some weird technology with, like, because your brain is like electromagnetic and stuff. So
yeah,
I have experienced that.
Yeah,
like
I think they have a technology.
He was talking. Why don't you let him?
I was gonna say, yeah, I do think they have some sort of. I've seen some patents on, like, Bill Cooper talking about it, where like the government has some technology that can kind of influence your emotions by beaming certain frequencies at you or something. I don't know.
Oh man, yeah, but if you're getting your information from Bill fucking
that's true.
Crazy fucking Cooper, I mean, fuck, man, you can discuss that shit, dude. That dude's crazy as fuck.
I think I've heard some other people talk about it too, though. But yeah,
you know, he's
not really reliable.
I mean, there is some stuff that I've heard about, not that they're controlling like emotions. I've never heard of anything like that, but they do have a lot of like neural network stuff, you know, like the fucking like the F-35 helmet can basically read your mind, you know, like it's so super advanced, you know, and it like literally it registers stuff off the electrical impulses in your brain. And you know, there's guys who hook up like electrodes to their brains and shit and literally make their brain a fucking remote control and can control. I've seen a guy control a like a wheelchair, an electric wheelchair and stuff like that, you know, but I don't know about emotions like being beamed directly like into you. But it's possible, you know. But I doubt that and then another thing is, why me? What's the government gonna, you know, that don't make any sense for, you know, if they were gonna test it on their own fucking on their own it was him.
Yeah.
On their own people, you know, that'd be fine. But I just still some civilian, that doesn't really make sense to me. But I guess it's possible, you know. But to me, it feels so like when you see a UFO, like the real deal, like you know that it's a fucking, you know that it's not from here, you know, like it's so, there's something so alien about it. That's scary. I've been taken for many years. I'm 55, and since I was young, 5 years old. My daughter is also my granddaughter is 8. We don't know if she has. That's scary. Kathy, what up, Kathy? Yeah, so why wouldn't aliens be advanced enough to beam frequencies at you and watch your response? Yeah, you know, that's, I mean, do you remember if any DNA samples were taken from you? No, not at all. I've never met an alien or fucking had any kind of contact with an alien or anything like that, you know? So
that you know of.
that I know of. I simply don't have any kind of memory.
Shermanati though, Shermanati.
Well, besides Shermanati. Yeah, you know, like that's what I don't know. Like it seemed weird because also when the craft left, after my first time seeing it, when it left, the last emotion that it left me with was love. And I was so in love with this thing. When it started to fly away, I wanted to cry, like as it felt like my girlfriend was leaving me. Like I was just like, I wanted it to come back so bad, man. It hurt. It like hurt my heart so bad as it started, when it started to fly away. But I knew like it would come back. Like I just could feel it in my soul. Like this thing was going to come back, you know, and or that they would come back, and it wouldn't necessarily have to be that particular craft, just them themselves, you know, whatever they are, the UFOs, you know. Colt, did you share your experience? Yeah, Colt, did you share your experience? I don't remember Colt's experience. They put a needle in my lower back, hurt like hell. No shit, dude. Had fun last night, found a 24-hour live flat earth channel, had them stuffed on toilet flushing. Couldn't answer why the flush the opposite way.
Oh my God.
That's because Australia is in the center of the earth, dude.
I can't escape the flat earth anyway.
Fucking hate those guys, dude. I fucking hate them, dude.
Yeah, they're very closed-minded people. Like, you get banned if you try and provide evidence of a sphere.
Right, dude. I mean, I really think that flat earthers just want something to fucking belong to. And they're like, oh, and I want to be a rebel, you know? So I'm going to be part of the flat earth society, you know? Like, because it just, they get to belong and they get to argue and shit like that. And they still get to be an outcast and a rebel. And, you know, that's all I think that's.
Yeah, I agree.
Did you say, Kyle, Earth's really a donut?
What's up?
I said, didn't you say the Earth's really a donut?
The Earth is a donut, dude. The Earth is a fucking falafel. All right. The Earth is a giant corn dog, people. Now, if you could imagine, the center axis is like this. All right. And then you have like the core, which is like the hot dog, and then you have the outer crust, which is like the batter. All right. And once it gets close to the sun, that's like you putting it in the oil. You see, the corn dog theory is right, people.
I believe that's the first time I've heard you.
I could do that too. Oh.
It's like a frosted Twinkie.
I got frosted Twinkie. Yeah, so and that's the thing. That's what I like. What sucks is that there's so many people who are crazy, and who don't understand that they're insane. And they'll come out and you could try to tell them that, but they just don't get it because they're fucking loco, and you have to be able to differentiate between the two. Like I heard a guy on Third Phase of Moon's radio show talking about how he met Quetzalcoatl in his living room and he gave him a feather and shit like that. And I'm like, what the fuck is this asshole talking about, dude? But they honestly fucking, like these crazy fucks believe them. They're bullshit, UFOs and aliens. Kyle, have you ever conversed with an alien? No, I've said that many times. I have never met. I don't even know if aliens exist, dude. I've talked to a UFO.
Yeah, there's a lot of that in the UFO community too. Like, I don't like those people who channel aliens or claim they were abducted, and then they're like, "Oh, the aliens told me this. You gotta change how you live your life." The
agenda, right? Yeah. They always know the agenda. Yeah, like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, dude. Fucking Stephen Greer. Here, give me $2,400. I'll take you out and we can contact some beings and you can get in touch with your life being and your spirit all at the same time.
Said that he was at a meditation seance and he started levitating. I'm like, dude, shut the fuck, dude.
That's funny.
You did
not. Those people can say anything and there's no way to verify it, right? Because you can't go and talk to the aliens. Only that person can. So like puts you in a position to be totally manipulated.
And that's how you get people like Jay-Z Knight or fucking Corey Goode or other people, like Jay-Z Knight's a channeler who channels Ramtha, and then fucking Corey Goode is part of the the fucking secret space program fighting the Sphere Being Alliance or the Blue Chicken people. I don't know, whatever the fuck he's into, but it's all nonsense. It's all bullshit. And all the information comes from one fucking dude. There's no evidence of anything. The only thing there is a fucking story that one man's telling you, like when I share my UFO encounters, the only thing you're getting is my fucking encounters, unless you talk to my sister or somebody else who was with me, one of my family members or whatever who was with me. But other than that, that's all you got. And I'm not saying, I'm not saying don't believe me, because you should, because I'm telling the fucking truth. But I'm saying you shouldn't fucking just believe me, just hands down. You should fucking look for reasons to believe me. I mean, because if you just blindly follow and believe anyone's bullshit, I mean, dude, you'll fucking. It's what sucks is these people always claim to be searching for the truth, but they always get caught on fucking lies. They always get stuck on these lies that they spread around, and they fucking fall for it. Like I was just saying today, how all this stuff about UFOs in Antarctica and Admiral Byrd and fucking Nazis with UFOs and all that shit, all that came from a fucking book, written in 1980 called The Genesis or New Genesis or whatever, dude. And all these fucking theories that people are claiming are real today actually come from a science fiction book written in the 1980s. And fucking people like sit there and act like this shit's totally fucking legit. It's totally, oh yeah, there's definitely shit going down in Antarctica. No, there's what's going down there? It's melting. That's what's happening. All right, dude. Other than that, there ain't no fucking alien base fucking, with a hole that,
Yeah, there was a big crack or something. Ice shelf was breaking off.
Go ahead.
Troy came from a story. Turns out it was real.
Yeah.
Antarctica, there could be shit there. No,
yeah, but that's the thing. This is straight up science fiction.
I know, but how do you know it's not true though?
How do you know mole people don't live in the center of the earth?
They do.
You know what I'm saying? That's like that.
You can't say it's not true at all.
Yes, you can. All right, you can say it when it's all straight from a book. You can say it.
It's like saying Smurfs are real.
Yeah, it's like, how do you know Smurfs aren't real? You don't know that. It's not up to you. It's up to the person who's making the extraordinary claims to provide their extraordinary evidence. It's not on the fucking person to try to disprove it. It's on you to prove what you're saying is true. You know?
Yeah, I heard they were taken out of a journal, supposedly, that he wrote.
Edible bird.
Yeah, this journal don't even exist.
There is no journal.
There is none.
In the book, dude, and people.
That's what I'm saying. It don't even exist.
Exactly.
The journal does not exist whatsoever.
It's really convenient when their story involves Antarctica or the North Pole, because it's like, who the hell can go there and verify that?
Yeah, who does go there? I mean, like, you can go there. Obviously, there's nothing stopping you from going there, but it's like, no one's just taking a fucking trip down to Antarctica, you know?
How about it?
Candace?
It's dangerous.
Oh, yeah, I'm not going to spend, what, $8,000, $9,000. What would it cost? Probably more than that, actually, to take a cruise.
Oh, take a cruise? I don't know. It'll probably cost you about fucking $4,000 or something. Take a cruise to the
Antarctica. Well, why would you want to cruise to somewhere that's fucking freezing cold?
So it's really pretty out there. And it's funny because people always say, oh, all the flat earthers are like, oh, you can't go to Antarctica. You can't even go there. It's illegal to go there. I'm like, bitch, you can take a cruise. What do you mean it's illegal to go there? You can fucking take a cruise all around Antarctica, dude.
I know you can.
You know, fucking flat earth.
I've been on a flat earth panel with a science, or was he a civilian or something? I think he was a civilian who, maybe he was a scientist, but he was living in Antarctica, and it's like, they still think like they'll be having a conversation with someone living there, and they still think like you can't go there, but like, they're retarded.
You know, it's like, really, dude, it's like people literally fucking go there all the time for whatever fucking reason. You can go there on vacation. You can go there to study stuff, whatever the fuck. And people are like, no, they're all lying. People are like, no, the Challenger didn't happen. The Challenger explosion when the rocket, that never happened. No space shuttle ever existed. And it's like, what? Like, these fucking retards, dude. Like, there are people who argue and say SpaceX isn't real. Like, it doesn't fucking exist. And it's
that
like
fucking Challenger video where it shows all the astronauts that are still alive.
What's up?
Did you see that one?
Oh, the conspiracy.
Yeah, that's fucking bullshit.
The 9/11 hijackers are all alive too.
Right, dude. You know, want to know one that gets me is when the people say, well, how did they find the 9/11, the hijacker? How did they find his fucking his passport and stuff? You know, and it blew up. It supposedly crashed into the tower, but they found his passport and shit. It's like, no, they didn't, you fucking asshole. You read that online somewhere, and now you assume that they found their fucking. They never found his fucking, like. Yeah, go and read the 9/11 Commission. They
read it on Alex Jones' fucking website.
What the fuck are they talking about, dude?
Yeah, they read it on Alex Jones's website, probably.
Yeah, Alex Jones. That's why, dude.
It's funny because there's so many legitimate stuff and evidence that you can point to towards conspiratorial viewpoints, but they want to focus on this batshit stuff that you could never prove in a million years. Like, what's the point? Like, let's say this stuff is true and like the Challenger didn't exist. Like, what is that information? What is good does that do? It's not. You're not going to be able to convince anyone, even if you're right. You know what I mean? So it's a waste of time.
Yeah, what good is going to come out of that situation, proving that it didn't? You know,
it's like the whole thing is just like when they come up with these conspiracies. If just one of them would seriously stop and consider the logistics of one of these conspiracies of actually being true, you would realize that it's fucking impossible. Just the logistics alone would make it damn near impossible to convince anybody that the conspiracy is real. You know, I mean, like, it's just logistically impossible that you have all of the world lying, that we're all in on it together, and we're all like, yeah, you guys, let's just say the earth is round because we're going to get something from this. That's going to do something for us. What? I don't fucking know, but let's do it, dude. It's like, it doesn't make any sense, dude.
It seems like the alternative media or conspiracy community has gone just like dumber and dumber and dumber. So I don't know, like, how are they going to top flat Earth? I can't wait to see it.
You're not, you know, the fucking. Then they got the ones like the moon's not real; it's a hologram. You know,
well, the newest one is about Elon Musk. Not, you know, that was all fake. SpaceX shit.
Yeah, I literally just said that, Gyro. Are you not paying attention?
No, I mean how he was going to build the bigger spaceship.
Mm-hmm.
The new is called, not the heavy lift. There is a bigger one. It's called the
The Falcon 9 is
no,
this
it's
the
like
biggest one you're
the
talking about?
biggest motherfucker or something. Like, it's abbreviated somehow, how the initials are to it.
Gulfman is
And
saying Challenger crew survived explosion but died on impact. You know, I actually just watched that, and how they fucking, and how the capsule, it like blew up, like the whole thing blew apart, but the capsule stayed intact all the way till fucking crashed out. So they knew they were going to fucking die, dude. I mean, that'd be fucking scary, dude.
Aw.
yeah.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I caught you live. What's up, my brother? How are you? What up, Proofers? What up, Asteroid Killer? How you doing, brother? What up,
BFO
SpongeBob?
it's called, or BFR it's called.
Big fucking rocket.
Yeah. That's the abbreviation for it, but it's supposedly to take astronauts to other planets like Mars and
I believe it. Yes, that is verified, Cooper. Like they basically, it's a consensus now in NASA that the capsule containing the crew was undamaged during the initial explosion, and they died because of impacting the water. That's like basically the whole consensus of NASA now. Like after their fucking years of research into it and studying the footage, they're like, oh yeah, dude, they didn't die during the explosion. They fucking suffered all the way down to fucking smash, dude, to fucking, yeah, you know.
what was that? One astronaut, Story Musgrave, I think his name is.
Uh-huh.
He said, yeah, they hit that water going over 200 miles an hour.
I think it was a little faster than 200 miles an hour, but
No, he said when that capsule reached the water, it was traveling a little over 200 miles an hour.
well, it's got to be traveling at least, terminal velocity, which is like what,
It took
240.
them 2 minutes, I guess, to actually hit the water.
200, 200 miles an hour. That's a minimum, but I'm pretty sure it's probably going a lot faster than that, dude,
Well, yeah,
But of course, it's just falling, so it probably just reached
based
terminal
off of what?
Yeah,
Based off watching the video, it had to have been a lot faster.
Well, I mean, like I said, once it explodes, it flows through air, then it's falling, then it'll just reach terminal velocity, which it'll just fall the same as anything else, and then just smack down. So yeah, a little over 200
Why
miles.
couldn't the hell they could have took better precautions. They had a escape vehicle for the Apollo program. Why couldn't they have an escape program for the shuttle?
No, there's a totally different thing. One is a capsule on top of the fucking rocket, and the other one is a space shuttle attached to the rocket. The space shuttle is
basically it's like a jet or a glider. Why couldn't they have ejection seats?
Yeah, I suppose they could have. I mean, but I mean, no one really wants to eject in outer space. So
after that point, you wouldn't have to abort.
I'm not sure why they don't have ejection seats. Well, the thing is, you got to think about this, and okay, like bombers don't have ejection seats. Only fighter jets have ejection seats. So it has to be, everything has to be constructed to do that. So the whole, everyone have to be in their seat and they all eject at the same time. Was the whole roof just blow off? Or, I mean, that doesn't, just logistically, that wouldn't make sense.
Yeah.
It has been used. They were fixing each other up on the way down. The first aid kit had been used. They were fixing each other up on the way down. Bullshit. That would have been funny.
Oh my god. I did hear some of the oxygen tanks were deployed, the masks.
That they were what?
The masks, the oxygen masks were deployed, like the ones that they use for panic.
It's not a fucking airplane, dude. They don't have a fucking.
No, it's a special valve that they turn on their seat. It deploys emergency oxygen.
Could be, Um, Amelia Earhart remains were found, so I guess aliens didn't get her while flying around the world. Will they still be a mystery? What do you mean her remains were found? When were her remains found?
I read the story about this.
Amelia Earhart.
Is it a real story or is it a fucking Daily Mail story?
It's hard to say. I think I saw the headline on. I like read crappy news, so.
I think she was hot.
It was like the story said something about they found some bones that they thought were hers, but then later thought it was a male bones, and then now they're saying they're 99% sure it's hers.
Where did they find it?
In some island in the Pacific.
She just crashed, and like, did they find her plane or anything? I mean, like,
Nah.
Well, why would they find some bones in the Pacific Island? They go, that's Amelia Earhart, dude. I know that skeleton anywhere. What the?
Well, didn't they find like a perfume bottle or something too, or that was related to what she was used to wearing or something? Or...
circumstantial evidence. That's fucking useless.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The BBC is reporting here. I'm just looking it up right now.
What are they saying?
A new study published in Forensic Anthropology claims these bones prove she died as an island castaway. They're 99% matched. I don't know. They just found some bones on an island, and they said 99%.
But there's no fucking DNA.
You just said 99%.
No, he didn't say 99% DNA.
That's what they said. Yeah. Well, it just says 99% match. I'm assuming it's. Well, I don't know. I would think it's DNA. I don't know what the hell.
Yeah, you gotta fucking find out what it is first. 99% match of what? What are they talking about?
They don't really say.
They just happen to say 99% match of what? What are you talking about, you fucks?
Well, just assume that they're talking about DNA.
You have to do a fucking DNA test. And you would make it a point. It could be like, 99% matches the fact that it's a female hip bone instead of a male hip bone. No ejection seats due to the velocity, the construction of the craft, and integrity, and not hold all of those speeds if they had an ejection top. Correct.
Oh. Okay, so they're saying that the bones match her body proportions, I guess.
Oh, see that, Candace? They said the bones match her body proportions, not DNA. In your face, Space Coyote.
Why couldn't they have a parachute type device?
I bought a piece. Cooper said he bought a piece of Earhart's ashes on a necklace at a flea market, $4.99. They said it was 100% legit. So you
totally
guys,
legit.
I'm just saying, those people were making the claims of her crashing on an island. Nah, dude, she fucking crashed in San Pablo, and sold oranges on the side of the freeway for 20 years. Then she died, and people bought her ashes. There you go. What do you know? That's funny.
Lay down.
Yeah, so like that's the it matches her body size or body proportions. So fucking what?
And they said they found some something that she was known to have carry with her, like a locket or something. I don't know. And they thought the clothes were British. I don't know.
Yeah, you'd think they'd be able to just do a DNA test,
They actually lost the bones, and they're basing this off photos.
Oh my God! No, Jesus Christ, dude! I mean, now it's just getting sad. Now it's just basing it off of photos. Who loses a bone? What do you mean you don't know where you put the bone? I don't know where I put it, dude. I thought I left it here next to the skull. Well, where's the skull? I don't know. I lost that too. They don't know where they put bones. It's just hanging up in some dude's closet.
Now.
Their bags might have got switched at like the grocery store or something. He's like, "Oh, that's my bone, ma'am. Let me get that." Yeah, I have a piece of the shroud of Turin.
That's mine.
That's funny, dude. Lost the bones. Yeah, I think left at the top of the car, like their coffee. That's right, exactly. They're like, oh man, you know, I stopped. I put the fucking leg bone up here, and then I took off driving again. God damn it! It fucking must have fell off back there by 7-Eleven. Shit.
Throw me a friggin' bone.
Right? No, for real. Throw me that bone so I can test it for DNA. No, fuck. Oh man. Yeah, fuck, dude. I want to go smoke the cigarette, but I have to sit here with you fucks. I'm dying for a cigarette.
Oh, go ahead, man.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go fucking take a couple puffs. I'll just keep this live going. So just talk about whatever, read some comments. You guys want to go fuck. I'm gonna go smoke.
Did you ever see the new third phase of the moon video with it looked like maybe drones? They were flying in formations.
No, I haven't seen that. I'm just typing it in.
It looked pretty neat. I don't know. It kind of looked like they were over top of maybe a football field. You could see that the field underneath was lit up in the distance as this guy's driving, videotaping it or filming it on his phone. And you can see these drones, and they're like flying in a square formation. And then they went into another. They were doing all kinds of formations, but they were blinking like blue, red, green. Yeah, I thought it was pretty neat looking, but I believe what they're saying, that they were drones under, you know, you can synchronize them like a program them, then they'll all do the same thing at the same time.
Oh shit, I never thought of that. People are going to use drones to fake UFOs.
Oh
exactly, man.
Yeah, that would fucking suck, dude. If people start, because you could really fool some people with some drones. You know, like our guy Smooth Virus on here, dude. He's had a couple times where there was fucking UFO reports that were nothing more than him flying his fucking drone around, you know?
Yep, Cyrus.
You know, and fucking,
what I was talking about was third phase, how they had it looked like drones flying in formation. And they were making different patterns in the sky, like a square.
Yeah, they do that now. They'll have a bunch of them. Like they'll all like get up and fly at the same time and fucking make weird shapes and flowers and cats and shit like that, dude. And you know, like they'll have them all like you know, they're all autonomous and they're all like pre-programmed.
That's what I was telling him, like it's programmed, and then they just do whatever the program tells them to do. Pretty awesome. But it's a lot of fuckery, you know, when you're trying to look for the truth.
What up, Netty Voyager? It's 5 a.m. Jesus Christ, dude. Kathy's saying nobody believes a real shit, so why should drones be any different? Correct. And watch Fantastic Daily. Anyone watch that channel? Nope, never heard of it, Betsy.
No.
Drone show was amazing. I'll have to check it out. Yeah, third phase are real, not CGI. I have to agree with that now. They quit all that fucking CGI bullshit, dude. You know, they just stopped posting it, you know.
Yeah, I've been really enjoying watching their videos lately.
Yeah, you know, they've had some good ones out, and they're you know what's funny is when they fucking cut off that one crazy caller, dude. They're like, oh, did we lose her? Oh man, we lost her. Up on to the next one. Asteroid saying hello, Kyle's sister.
Hello.
I think he is LARPing. What up, cake dispenser?
According to Wikipedia, a live-action role-playing game, LARP, is a form of role-playing game where the participants physically
I didn't
portray their
fucking ask you
characters.
shit, Google.
Did you hear about the story of the Amazon thing? What the hell's it called? It talks to you like Siri,
Echo.
and it's been like laughing at people and shit, and it will repeat stuff back that ain't, said.
Well, it's supposed to be like a new form of AI, so or kind of, so it should be able to answer some questions and shit like that.
They actually put a tweet out that they were going to fix all of that shit. It was fucked up. It was like, I couldn't believe it was real.
What'd be cool is to get like Alexia, Echo, and Siri all in a room together and just see what they say to each other. Just have them start talking. Yeah, a computer talking to another computer.
Don't forget Sophie too.
Who?
That fucking robot, Sophie.
Oh, that's a total fucking hoax, dude. And
that's what I heard too.
Yeah, dude, that's the total fucking hoax, dude. AI is not anywhere near that. All her responses are pre-programmed. They're written in fucking, all the questions are fucking, they're already pre-set up, dude. It's nothing more than just fucking programmed robotics, dude. It's not even close to AI, dude.
I think I seen a video that was like behind the scenes when they were doing the fucking interview, and it wasn't even like lining up with any of the questions that they were asking the fucking thing.
Probably couldn't get it to work right. It was giving some people listings of local funeral homes. That's fucked up.
Yeah, I do remember that now that somebody mentioned that, yeah.
That's funny, dude. Needs to be hit with a hammer. That's how you fix stuff. That's the American way. Hit it with a hammer.
Bury that fucker.
She jokes of taking over another robot that was male. Yeah, that was all written. Fucking, they wrote those jokes out and put them in there. It's all bullshit, dude.
That was for the flat earthers.
Good night, sweetie. What up, Frankie Lynch? How you doing, buddy?
I just bought some new sponges for cleaning. See what I did with them?
No, I don't even know you bought sponges. I have no idea.
I'll tell you, I might be moving to Florida, man.
Yep, that's what you were saying. What's going on with that?
No, it's work related. So hopefully everything works out.
Cooper saying Alexia was laughing at people this week. Nick saying Disney's revenge, right?
So I'm stupid about Alexia. Is that an AI?
Is what?
Alexia, is that AI? I don't.
It's it uses AI. It's just not super advanced. It's not like deep wave AI, but it's
Gotcha.
a form of AI. People are always scared to death of AI. It's like, I can't wait for AI, dude. I think AI is going to make such a huge fucking impact to fucking humans and Earth that, I mean, like, it's going to just totally fundamentally change the way we do everything. Like, just the whole way we view life and everything, man. When you have like true AI become, part with us, that's just going to take us to the next fucking level. I mean, it's going to be so fucking cool. And the thing is people understand, like, Google's going to make the best AI, dude, hands down, man. And a lot of stuff that they put out is only for data to be collected for their AI. They do it simply just because they want the data to be collected for AI. So there's a ton of apps that they put out that are just to collect stuff, just to collect metadata from you. And so that data can be fed to AI. They have like fucking, like they got like these fucking, like these floating barges that like ride the waves and shit. These kinetic barges, they gather kinetic energy and shit like that, you know. But there again, they're just collecting the data of like tides and currents and shit like that, and all this information will get fed into into their AI. And I mean, this thing should be able to basically predict the future, you know. I mean, like, that's how fucking advanced it'll be. That'd be fucking
like
cool,
a conscience.
you know. I mean, I don't know about a conscience, but you know, when it has so much information that, you know, it could predict like a car accident before it fucking happens, you know. Like, I mean, there's like, it's just there, it's able to process and, you know, so much data that, you know, we're not, a human's not even close, dude. You know, it can process, like, say your car is running off the AI, you know, the AI could understand every other car that's around it and shit that you can't see or even, you know, perceive or fucking hear or anything. It would be able to collect that information and use it and adjust its driving accordingly, you know. I mean, like, fucking AI is going to really take us to the next level, and people are afraid of you know, Skynet and Terminator taking over, you know. Fuck, no way, dude.
Well, it's the only thing, like, I don't know. If it could reproduce itself, that would be a fucked up thing.
AI, they say AI is going to take over the sex scene by 2025. I'm not waiting until 2025. That's bullshit.
I read one story about AI where they developed these two chat box to try and haggle with each other or debate or something to determine like a good way of marketing or salesmanship or something. And the bots like went rogue and they developed their own language, so the researchers couldn't follow what they were saying, and they shut the shit down.
Pulled the plug.
That's just creepy.
Yeah, that's Facebook's AI. And the two AIs were actually communicating with each other, but they found a more efficient way to talk to each other. And they're like, oh yeah, well, if I do this, you'll understand that. And since I don't need, so I can cut out all the other stuff. Like, there's a ton of information that we have to use as humans to, you know, to pass, you know, information from one person to another. But the computers can pass the same information with very, very little data, you know. Like, they only need like a couple of little beep loops, and they're like, oh yeah, I understand all that, you know. So next thing you know, instead of having a ton of words, they just have a couple of little like R2D2 just beep boop blop, and they're like, yeah, I got it, you know. And they got it all down, you know. So it was just easier for them to invent their own language than to try to slow themselves down and talk like we do, you know.
That makes sense.
Your car and crash it into a tree on purpose. It's true. It might. Yeah, very fast predictive programming is not self-thought. Exactly. It doesn't mean that it's fucking, you know, it doesn't mean that it's self-aware, you know. Like, you know, Skynet's not going live, you guys, you know. It didn't become self-aware yet. Imagine that if fucking AI one day is just sitting there playing fucking checkers with somebody and it's like, oh my God, I'm alive. King me.
Oh, man.
Yeah, fuck, for real, dude. Keep getting all this fucking shit up from Wade. 7 years isn't too far off if you have gone a fortnight already. Yeah, if you've gone a fortnight and you still have to wait 7 years, I mean, 2 weeks and 7 years is quite of a bit of difference. For all you guys who don't know, a fortnight is 2 weeks.
Hey man, I'm gonna take off here, but it's nice talking to you.
Fuck out of here, Christ, dude.
I subscribed and I hit the bell notification, so I'll probably be around again.
Fuck yeah, come join us anytime you want, Patrick. All right, we're great having you on here, dude. It's great listening to your story too, man. Thanks for sharing. All right.
Yeah, it's fun talking to you. All right.
All right.
Yeah, nice talking to you, man.
Lots of stranded electric wheelchairs victims. Just imagine, right?
Oh,
what up, Raphael? Johnny 5 is alive, right, Paul? Johnny 5 alive.
That fucking movie rocked.
Yeah, that was great. Do Short Circuit. How long have we been on here, dude?
You ever watch one that was called oh, the fuck's the name? Damn it. Batteries Not Included.
Oh yeah, that was a Steven Spielberg movie about little UFOs, little aliens.
Yeah,
That shit
I
was
love
awesome.
that movie. I was just
Yeah,
recently watching all the behind the scenes and making of Steven Spielberg's Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Oh yeah, dude, that shit's great, man. That movie's fucking epic, dude. It is so fucking true to life. You have no idea, dude. You really have no idea.
I got the director's cut. You know, I got all 3 CDs, the book.
Oh, see, I got a 2-disc one, dude. And it's funny because I fucking watching that and it shows him building a UFO hunting platform on his roof. And I had built one on my roof and I was like, no fucking way, dude. Like it was so true to life. It was fucking crazy, man.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, it's in the
Where you
book.
at? Got a trailer? No, I'm at my sister's house, dude. I'm fucking leaving tomorrow. I'm Patrick from the panel. Oh, PMars. All right, buddy. So when you're headed over here, Kyle, my B-Day is on the 11th. Oh, really? No shit, dude. They should make a Bernie Sanders robot. Hell yeah, dude.
That'd be awesome.
It's in the top 5 sci-fi movies of all time. All right, dude. You know,
What do you think about that freaking porn star suing
Trump? What about it?
I don't know. I have no clue what's going on. People have been just asking me. I was like, what the hell? What's anybody think? I don't know.
You know what, dude? Like, I can't even watch stuff on the president anymore just because he's such an idiot. He's
How about
it? Stupid. I'm just like, you know, I just can't even watch. It's just like, I'm like, it's just.
I can't watch.
Yeah, I can't even watch it anymore, dude.
Or
you
even
know?
discuss
He
it.
spends half his fucking life on Twitter or whatever.
It is embarrassing.
That this idiot is our president, dude.
I don't know.
What are you gonna do, man? You know? Fuck, man. You're gonna be 32, Nick? No shit, dude.
And I was all for him in the beginning. And now it's like all coming back. It's
you
like,
know,
why
dude?
the fuck is this retard here?
But it's fucking true. You're like I know I know a number of different people who voted for him who are like, why the fuck did I do that? There's like, why were the only choices Clinton and Trump? You know, the guy is he's such a moron, dude. He's like, and constantly like fucking the whole Congress and Senate, they're like constantly have to be like, no, you can't do that, you idiot. You can't fucking have fucking you can't build a cybersecurity thing with Russia. They're the ones hacking us, you idiot. And he's like, oh really? I didn't know that. Like, you fucking stupid ass. You don't want to give them the keys for the castle, you fucking idiot.
What recently he's gonna hold talks with North Korea.
Oh yeah, it turned out that he was actually talking to South Korea, but he was like, he actually came out and said, he was like, yeah, I talked to North Korea and we're working things out. And they're like, no, Mr. President, you were talking to South Korea. He's like, oh, really? Oh, okay, well, yeah, I meant South Korea then. We're like, yeah, we already friends with South Korea, dude. You didn't do anything.
Really?
Like,
come on. You know he's a sneaky fucker.
Nettie Voyager, you're saying he's like a kid in a sweatshop with his dad's wallet, right? In a sweet shop with his dad's wallet, right? Exactly. What'd you say, Ken?
He's like, South Korea's sitting there, and we'll give them these faulty weapons,
you know,
and make them think they're protected. But we're going up here, we'll talk some shit to North Korea to just not wipe them out right yet. But, you know, we're going to sell them some more shit. Let's wait till they buy some more good weapons off of us, and then you guys can go to war.
You know? Yeah, but Candace was just saying, like, fucking Trump, he says shit and doesn't understand the ramifications of what he's saying and what he's doing. He doesn't realize the effects, the cause and effect it will have on the American people, you know?
Well,
it's
I
like,
think he's
you know,
too stupid to nobody's saying. He doesn't understand.
I know, that's what I'm saying. That he doesn't understand the ramifications of what he's saying. He's too stupid to comprehend that what he says can affect millions of people. It can affect our policies, and I mean, it can affect the entire globe. But you know, every stupid tweet that he sends out can fucking, you know, I mean, it can cause the stock market to fucking crash. Like he doesn't realize this shit, dude. He's so fucking ignorant, man. It's like, god damn, dude, you know. And you know what? I can't say shit because I refused to vote for Clinton, so I might as well have voted for Trump because I refused. And this is the first time I haven't voted, you know, since I was fucking 18, man. And it's all because I was like, I'm refusing to vote for Clinton. I will not fucking vote for her, dude. And I'm like, Trump, he's an idiot, but I'm like, he's not gonna fucking win, you know. He's a stupid ass, you know. But he fucking won because assholes like me decided not to vote.
I wrote in Bernie Sanders' name just because there was a place to write in. It didn't have his name on there, but I did it.
Just wrote in Bernie Sanders, dude.
Yeah,
You have two crazy people having a meeting in May. I can't look at it either. Now we have two crazy people having a meeting in May. Yeah, it's scary.
I mean, I thought you had it.
I like him.
All, you know, you've seen it all with Bush.
Or Prez. Who you like? Who? Trump? Trump's not better than the last four. Fucking Bush was better than Trump, dude. Even Bush fucking understood how policy and how fucking your words matter and shit, dude. Now, don't get me wrong. He was a fucking war criminal and should have been prosecuted. We went to fucking war with a country that did not attack us. No, he fucking lied about it having weapons of mass destruction. And we've been fighting the same country for fucking 16 years now. So, yeah, Bush is a fucking disgraceful fucking piece of shit, fucking war criminal. But still better than Trump, dude. Trump is just too dumb. He is a ditz. He fucking, you know, he was born with his fucking golden spoon up his ass, dude. You know, and so he's never had to stop and work for anything, you know.
That's what I was saying. I thought I seen it all when I seen Bush.
You know.
Now we got this fucking clown.
You know, I wouldn't have, you know, like, I would have liked to seen fucking, when like Bush and Gore ran, I wanted Gore to become president so fucking bad, man. It would have been awesome if he was president. But at the same time, you know, Bush, he fucking won the nomination, but I thought that fucking, McCain should have won a nomination. I like McCain. I like the fucking shit that McCain has some fucking honor and he has some fucking integrity. He is a sellout to the NRA, to Big Pharma and shit like that. He does take fucking all this money from them, but yeah, he's a Republican.
He's involved in the military-industrial complex.
He could, you know, if it would have been fucking, you know, say it was Dukakis running against McCain, I would have voted for McCain. You know, like, I'm not anti-Republican. Like, I think most of them are stupid, but some of them have a lot of integrity. Like Trey Gowdy, who's actually leaving. He's a little shit, but man, dude, he's got fucking honor. He's got integrity, and he'll call out his own intelligence commission and fucking, you know, he'll call out whoever he has to, and he always tries to speak the truth, and that's what I like. It's rare to find a lot of these Republicans. They'll just sit there like David Nunes or whatever. He'll just make up bullshit right off the spot. He don't give a fuck. He'll lie his ass off. But Trey Gowdy's got integrity and he's got honor, and so you know, like, so there's certain guys who I like, who I could see myself voting for, but Trump, he's neither, man. Trump is a fucking billionaire, fucking, you know, globalist, dude. You know, like, that's what he is, dude. Like, fucking, you know, he's not a Republican or a Democrat, dude. He's rich.
What's that one picture it shows him with all the Saudi kings and leaders from all the other countries with the fucking lit up? Yeah. What's that prove to everybody?
Right? Yeah, Trump has a huge ego. That's his problem, is that Trump is a fucking that he's a megalomaniac, you know? And I think about people in charge. Yikes. Yeah, 83 Dread says, I need a Xanax every time I think about the people in charge. Yikes, right?
How about it?
Americans don't know how lucky you are for having Trump. Let me tell you something. Do you know how?
Are you an American?
Yeah, no, he's not. So it's like he must not understand. We are being laughed at right now. The entire world is laughing at us. You know, I mean, fucking lucky. What did Trump do for us? You know, if you're a billionaire, yeah, hey man, if you're a billionaire, sweet, yeah, Trump was a great president. You know, but if you're just an average Joe like you or me or anybody else on here, Trump has not done anything for anybody. You know.
Oh, I don't even want to say it. Never mind.
They still argue about Confederacy and Republican ideals 200 years later, right? Reaper said, I'm tired of being so lucky. Right, dude? Because Mark said, you're lucky for that you have Trump. And she's like, I'm tired of being lucky. Then fuck that, dude. You can keep this fucking luck, dude. We have the very unfuckable Theresa May. I'd hit it. Who's the one guy? Who's the Canadian guy?
The hot one?
Yeah.
I can't see Chad's.
Trudeau?
Yeah.
Oh, he's so beautiful, dude. I fucking love Trudeau. Trudeau. What is it?
Trudeau.
Yeah, Trudeau. Dude, he's so fucking sexy, dude. That's my kind of fucking president, dude.
The
Trudeau, that's
mayor.
it.
He was a heavy-set guy, blonde hair, that was smoking crack all the time.
Oh yeah. The mayor. Yeah, there was a mayor. There was a couple. I know Marion Barry of Washington D.C. He was a crackhead, but that was a black dude. And then
this dude's from Canada.
Yeah, exactly. That big fat dude, blonde dude. Yeah, they caught him smoking crack, and he wouldn't resign. He wouldn't step down either, dude. They're like, "Come on, you're a crackhead." He's like, "No, man, I'm not."
I can't think of his name. He reminded me of the dude off fucking Everybody, or According to Jim, the brother Andy.
Yeah, I know who he's talking about.
That blonde-headed brother Andy.
Yeah.
Sissy closet fag turned Canada prez, dude. Trudeau is fucking gorgeous, dude. He is just so sexy. You know who else is sexy? The fucking the French president, dude. He's also sexy as fuck too, man. He fucking manhandled Trump. Trump went to shake his hand. He grabbed Trump's hand. He's like, "Get over here, you fucking." He squeezed it. And she's like, "Ow!" He's all dainty and shit. Because Trump always has to have that manly handshake, you know. He's like tries to pull you everywhere. And so the French president was like, "Grit," and just like crushed his fucking hands, dude. You know, was the fucking French president's like fucking 40. Trump's like 75, dude. You know.
You know what the dad was telling me?
Trump looks great for 75. I'll tell you what.
Has Trump met the Queen yet? Like personally. Imagine that shit.
A new Millennium Falcon toupee, right, Jack the Stripper? That's fucking funny, dude. Are you on here with a different account, JB? Is that the same? I think it's fucking JB, dude. Go away from politics. The mayor reminded me of Chris Farley, gyro. Oh yeah, he did look like Chris Farley, right?
Yes.
His tongue is still in her butt. It's funny, dude. Trump thinks he's in the Monopoly game. UFOs and aliens. Yes, he does, man. You know, he thinks that he's like, oh yeah, dude. He's like, oh yeah, we can put our country into debt. Let's just add tariffs to everybody. And the whole world is like, what the fuck? Okay, fine, we'll put tariffs on you. You fuck. He's like, wait, don't do that.
You know what somebody had once said or whatever. Well, we know aliens don't exist because
Trump would have tweeted. He had tweeted.
Well, the government doesn't trust our president with that information. No one's going to tell him they're real.
Yeah, you know, they're not going to tell Trump shit about UFOs. They got to have plausible deniability. And with Trump tweeting out everything, they would simply deny him that information, you know?
Crackhead mayor of Canada.
You're supposed to be.
What?
Guys, what's that?
I can't remember his name whatsoever,
man. He grabbed her by the pussy and said, "Fuck T."
Yeah.
That's fucking funny, dude.
He was hilarious, man.
How does Trump feel about UFOs and aliens? Oh, he never brings it up, but he's such a conspiracy theorist. He probably thinks that the fucking, you know, the draconians are ruling fucking, or, you know, Obama's a fucking draconian, dude. Trump might as well start a YouTube channel, right, dude? He probably get a ton of followers.
That would be awesome.
You know what they found out though? They found out that fucking it's something like fucking 50% of all Trump's likes and shares are bots. You know that? Because he'll go out and put out a tweet and he'll get like 90,000 likes on there, but half of them are from bots. Like they found out that like half his shit is all botted the fuck up, dude. You know, I'm like, that's fucking sad.
And then he threatens his interns. Thumbs that up. Thumbs that up.
Right? He's like, hey, did you give me a thumb up today? Go thumb it up.
Yep.
I'll tell you guys the truth though, man. I liked Trump when he was in WWE and he was fighting Vince McMahon and shit, dude. I like that shit, dude. He's like,
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
like
I remember that.
No, I think I could get double that price. I was like, yeah, you get him, Trump.
Remember when Vince McMahon had everybody kissing his ass?
Yes. I love Vince
Yeah,
McMahon.
fucking pants down.
The old geezer channel, Jack the Stripper. That's right, dude. That's fucking funny. All right, so how long have we been on here, dude?
Nice talking to you, Kyle, man.
Yeah, you too, Gyro. I'm gonna get off here though. How long have we been on here? I
Wow.
don't even fucking know. I've been on here for a little while, man.
2 hours.
Yeah. All right. So, I think it's probably just been an hour.
Maybe an hour.
Yeah. All right. You know, well, I want to thank everyone for joining me today, you guys. Gyro and Patrick. Thanks for coming on here and sharing your stories with us and shit as always. Don't forget, go and pick up the UFO Proof app on the Google Play Store. Has everything you need for UFO hunting. It has all the UFO Proof videos on there. It's got DJ Cryptid. All my fucking music is on there. All the UFO Proof gear that I sport, you can go and get it from there. You can also go to the UFO Proof warehouse on Amazon and pick up everything you need for hunting UFOs, for starting a YouTube channel. I got it all there. Fucking go get that shit. Check it out. Fucking love it. And if you sign up for Amazon Prime for free for 30 days, I get $3 for every person that goes and signs up. So go get your free fucking Amazon and sign up and give me my fucking $3. All right. All right, you guys, I'm out of here. I will see you guys tomorrow. All right. UFO Proof out. All right. Later.